The first thing I learned about Ilari was that she didn't blink. The second thing I learned was that she was terrified of the dark. Ilari was one of the first Varelian exchange students aboard Station Horizon, a long-limbed, feather-haired girl with bioluminescent skin and golden eyes that never quite stopped moving. I was assigned as her human liaison, which apparently meant live-in roommate, cultural tutor, and occasional translator of sarcasm. We got along fine. She was curious about Earth, especially our music and weird food. I taught her about pizza and horror movies. She taught me about Varelian star lore and sang in tones that made my bones vibrate. Strange, but oddly comforting. Then, one night, she barged into my room. The door hissed open and there she was, glowing faintly blue, eyes wide and wild. She clutched a blanket and stared at me like I was her last lifeline. "Can I sleep next to you tonight, human?" I blinked at her. What?" She stepped inside quickly. There was something in my room. It was not Varelian. It was not you. It moved without sound and left no trace in the sensors. I felt it. I sat up. "Wait, like an intruder?" She nodded, feathers twitching with alarm. "A dimensional echo. A thing not meant to be here." Despite the alarm bells ringing in my head, I managed to stay calm. "Okay. First, we check the room. If something's there, we deal with it." "You would fight it?" she asked, voice trembling. I grabbed my sidearm. "If I have to." Welcome to Earth-style hospitality. We entered her room. The air was cold, unnaturally so. Her lights flickered without cause. The sensors were dead. No heat signature, no movement, but a strange residue on the wall. Like static burned into matter. "That's new," I muttered. "AI analyze this." "Subdimensional residue detected," the station replied. Entity briefly phased into local reality. Classification, unidentified. Probability of return, 87%. Ilari clung to my arm. "It watches." I turned to her. "It won't get past me. You're safe." She looked at me surprised. "You believe me?" "Of course I do." Her kind were highly attuned to quantum fluctuations, biologically. If she said something phased in, I didn't doubt her. What disturbed me was why something would choose her room to appear in. I patched in an override and rerouted extra shielding to our quarters. Physical locks, manual alarms, even a portable kinetic barrier from the emergency locker. Old-fashioned human paranoia in action. She curled up on the floor near my bed, still glowing faintly, her voice a whisper. "We were taught that humans are primitive, emotional. But you act without fear." I laughed softly. "Oh no, I'm definitely afraid. But we're really good at ignoring that part." She gave a small, fluttering laugh. "That is a strange strength." That night, around 3 a.m., it came back. This time I felt it like a pressure wave, a flicker of wrongness. I was already up, weapon in hand, Ilari behind me. It shimmered into existence, a tall, shadowy figure with too many joints, cloaked in an oily black aura. No eyes. Just presence. I fired. The first shot passed through. The second, enhanced with a phase pulse, struck true. The thing screeched in a frequency I felt in my bones and lunged. Ilari screamed. I stepped between them. The creature's claws slashed, but not at me. At her. It wanted her. I emptied the charge pack into its core and it phased out, shrieking as it was torn back into whatever dimensional pocket it came from. Then silence. Ilari was shaking. I knelt beside her. "You okay?" She nodded slowly. "It was hunting me." "Not anymore." She looked at me, wonder in her eyes. "You protected me." Without hesitation. I smiled, adrenaline still buzzing. "That's what friends do." She hesitated, then leaned her head against my shoulder. "Can I sleep next to you again tomorrow night?" I chuckled. "Sure. Just try not to bring any more shadow monsters with you." She giggled, musical, pure. And in that moment, in the quiet aftermath of cosmic horror, I realized something unexpected. She wasn't just an alien girl. She was my alien girl. And no shadow in the universe was going to take her away from me.